All right, we're back.
Tune in.
Michael, John, Chuck, back with you again.
That was perfect timing because you were like, and it was on one.
It's,
Remember to like and subscribe, follow. It really helps us out.
yes, Chuck needs shoes. Boom.
Yeah.
I'm in socks.
See?
He doesn't even have
We're
shoes.
talking about, man.
You
The
don't even
guy's
know.
wearing socks with flip-flops.
If there was smell-o-vision...
And they're not even nice flip-flops.
No.
Actually, they're not.
If we had smell-o-vision, everybody could tell what we're going
Actually,
through
these
over
I was
here.
going to say my nose is starting to run a little bit.
They're actually
I was
nice.
wondering why.
Hey,
That's
they're
what it
actually
is. It's
What are we
some
doing?
sort
A
of
Foot
aroma.
Locker commercial?
nice. Yeah, if I put a fancy name on it, I'll sell Foot Locker shoes for 10 times more.
Oh my god, dude. Woo! So anyway,
Mike's been out for a little bit.
I've been out for a little bit.
He's been skipping school.
Went to the hospital for
Yeah.
stupid reasons.
I don't think that's skipping school.
So
when
check
you're in the
this out.
hospital.
I go in with chest pains, and I actually went and hung out with Chuck before I went. And
That's why you had chest pains.
probably should have gone earlier, but
Hey,
whatever.
I
so-
told them don't go. They're just going to tell you have kidney stones.
It's actually it.
My heart hurts. Oh, it's kidney stones.
So my chest is hurting, my left arm's numb. I'm like, okay, maybe I should go. I checked my blood pressure. It was like 169 over 117, something like that.
It's a normal Tuesday for me.
And the doctor, I called my PCP, and she goes, if you
PCP?
came in with, primary care physician.
PCP is a drug.
I know.
It all
it's so
depends on how
weird.
good she looks.
I've got another story on that, too.
You're addicted to the doctor?
So anyway, so she's like, I'd tell you to go to the emergency room if you came in with that high blood pressure, complaining about the things you got. Anyway, so I go to this new Northside Cherokee up here, badass.
The one that's on
hospital,
575?
by the way, yes.
Oh,
That thing is awesome. It's at 20.
yeah.
That thing,
I drive by it all the time.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway, the place is amazing. Staff's amazing. Anyway, all that. I go in, tell them what's up. They do the EKG. They pull me back in this little room, stand there. My dad's standing there with me, and they're asking me these questions, and they're like, "Do your toes tingle?" And I'm like, "Yeah, my toes are actually tingling." And I wasn't thinking about it, but yeah, they actually are. They, I feel like I don't have enough blood down there or whatever. All of a sudden, like they didn't really say anything. The nurse and the doctor look at each other, and the nurse jumps on, and she's all like, "Stroke alert, stroke alert, stroke alert." I mean, I said it like 4 times. And I'm like, for me? Yeah, I'm sitting there in the chair. My dad's standing there. I'm looking at my dad like, you got a stroke alert you got to go take care of? Or are we talking about me here, right?
Stroke alert, stroke alert.
Boom. There's like 8 people in there. All right? And they're asking me all these questions.
Right.
I'm trying to get my head wrapped around what the fuck is going on, right? And they asked me a question, and I literally answered, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, and I went, "Wait!" Just like that. I went, "Hold on a minute. Ask me that again." And I said, "I'm just nervous, okay? I did not mean to just totally butcher that."
And don't check my blood pressure right now.
And the guy's like, "You sure you're just nervous?" "Yes, I'm just nervous. Ask me again." And I made sure I said everything clearly after that.
Right.
But then they take me to this other little room, and then they right, and they get all monitored up and sent back.
Yeah.
Mine don't make those noises when they do it to me.
was like an alien probe or something. When I was done, I had 20 stickers on me from all the different
Well, that means you're
probes
good.
and electrodes and whatever things they hooked to me.
Because when you get stickers, it means you're good, right?
So yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess they decided you got to go into the hospital. So I go into the hospital, right? Spend 3 or 4 days there. Anyway, so I'm in there, and the first night they're gonna give me blood thinners, and my wife's there, and the lady goes, "Well, it's gonna be a shot into your," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And I start pulling up my sleeves, the IV's over here. She said, "Oh, no, it's a shot into your stomach." And I was like,
No.
Okay.
No.
You know, all right. I deal pretty good with shots. So, okay. I'm
But your
thinking,
belly?
right? Yeah, no, right? Weird place, right?
Dude,
Hold on, dude.
Uh-uh.
So,
not
here,
liking this
here,
story.
I got to set it up. Here's the
I
bed,
have
right?
Internal organs in there. I don't
Hold-
want you
hold
to
on.
poke.
Here's the bed, right? I'm setting this story up. Amber's sitting right here in a chair. The nurse is over here. This is my blind side.
Right.
Right? I have one eye. Boom. I can't really see over here. I'm looking at Amber like, oh my God, they're going to stick a needle in my stomach. You know, I'm talking to her and I'm kind of laughing about it or whatever, trying to
Right.
lighten the mood a minute. Dude, I fucking turned back around and that nurse is standing there like this with the freaking needle. And I went, whoa, 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 whoa. And she just like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like, what are you going to do? I had like Pulp Fiction, like, poof, in the heart, you know? Like, I'm going to get the adrenaline shot here or something, right?
I don't
Pay
want
attention. You're blind in that eye.
I didn't. So I
she
didn't see her. She said she was holding it like this out of the way, so she didn't accidentally stab me while she was getting ready.
Right.
But I look up, dude, and I just see this,
Every horror movie you ever grown up watching.
dude. Even if it's in my stomach, do we have to bam? You know, I don't know. I'm freaked, right? I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, no. She's like, no. I'm just gonna do it normal. I'm like, you're scaring the hell out of me. Anyway, by the way, that shot fucking hurts.
Yeah.
And it hurts for 2 days after.
Oh.
And I got it 3 times.
Yeah. No.
Dude, that
No, I
was
don't
the worst.
I don't want any shots in the belly.
Can I just take pills and come back and
worst.
then we'll start over? You know, screw that.
Isn't there a pill that'll
man.
fix this?
I had to tell a story. I was just scared the shit out of me, man. I was like, oh my shit, what are you about to do to me?
It's Jason.
Well, I mean, like,
Voorhees
I
is
thought
here.
maybe she had to stab it into my stomach to, like, get through the, I don't know, right? And I'm
Well,
like,
when you turn and see them with their arms
yeah,
up like
the
that,
arms up like this, you know, like, whack.
that's the death scene in every horror movie we grew up watching.
Yeah. No.
I was thinking, I
Can't you
Steven
hold
said
it
it, I was
a different
thinking,
way? You know?
Look, God
You hold
bless
it
her.
like-
She was an amazing lady, but she was kind of Indian, so I really freaked
Kinda?
her. Okay, that was terrible.
Kinda. Can you be like, you know, I get it. You can be like a mix. You know,
That's kind of.
dad or mother's Indian, and the other one is whatever.
He was kind
I
of
mean, I get
into her.
that. Yeah.
She
yeah.
was
That's what it was.
mixing.
It's not Indian. It was
Right.
kind of into her, but
No.
around the wife, I gotta say
Hey,
Indian.
I'll probably
Definitely not. Even though there was a lot of cute nurses. there,
I'd
let
get
me
in
tell you.
trouble for saying this if my wife listened, but she doesn't. So
Just like everyone
some
else.
of those
Mine doesn't.
women from India are just fucking sexy. I don't know what
Oh,
it
yeah,
is
yeah,
about
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know
A lot of them have, like, the purple
feat-
nipples too.
What feature? Yeah. What feature? What's the big attraction?
Does that
you
taste
know?
different?
But
Is it grape flavor?
Do you get blue raspberry milk out of them?
tastes a lot like Fanta grape.
I've had plenty of strawberries. I'm ready for some grape.
I'm telling you, some of them are just downright sexy. You know. Remember the one that ran the gas station
This lady was not sexy.
down here on 92? Do you remember the one? Now it's like a playground place.
she- Yes.
Flirted with me all the time.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah.
What was
Have
crazy
you ever
was-
seen her daughter?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yes. Yes.
I literally would go
Yes.
down, what is that? Whatever road that is. It's right there.
Hames, ain't it?
Hames or
Yeah,
whatever.
uh-huh.
I would cut through and purposely go down Hames and then turn to where I could go to that
Hit
gas
that gas
station.
station.
out of my
Because
way.
that gas
Oh.
station sucked.
It
because
did.
It did
You
suck.
could only go right in and right out.
Well,
Yeah.
they didn't have hardly shit either.
No, they did it. They did at one point, but once they widened 92,
And put the
it
median.
went fucking
That's
down.
that's right. Yeah.
Bec-
It wasn't long. They were gone.
What's fucked up is they set these roads up and all that. Like there was this booming gas station out when I'm going out to Rome. Fucking, it was booming. They went through, did all the construction, moved the road, and basically shut that dude's business down.
Well, they did it to Circle K at Shalford Road.
Yeah.
Remember when they
Yeah.
moved the road? It killed Circle K.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
it,
very
it,
true.
It blows me away. It's like, how can you just
Destroy a
you
business.
destroy a business to move a road?
They don't look at it like that. They just look at a map and say, let's draw the road like this.
Right. It's
You
just it's
know, and what
pathetic.
land's cheaper to go which way to be able to widen and.
Well, I mean, with at
Sorry,
least with
Jim,
the
we went
92
behind
one,
you instead of front of you. You know,
it screwed them because they put the median. There was no left turn
Right,
into it. But
right.
it sucks.
the
But
road
either way,
itself
back
was
back to
busy
the
enough.
back to the whole
She's
point.
hot.
She was fucking sexy. As a motherfucker. And when
Back
I
to
went,
the,
I went in there.
Ridley
I went in there one day.
Oh, I'd
and I
drive
was-
all the way around to go there.
That's
I
hilarious.
hated it when you go in and the husband would be there because you're like, "Fuck! I just went out of my way to see this.
That's
This
hilarious.
sucks." But one day I go in and
It's like
there's
the
the,
Asian one on 92 or no, Canton Highway.
yeah, the fucking
Oh,
lady.
the one right here.
She's hot too. The one that's right here at 92 and 5.
No,
She not bad.
the that used to be the 5-star up Canton Highway
Oh, where Rainmaker used
with
to
the
be.
2 Asian daughters would work in there.
Yeah.
Holy.
Oh, the,
The one-
original owner that.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that he.
Yeah, they
wasn't on
sold
anymore.
because
Okay.
the guy, the
The
one
wife
that's-
wasn't even half bad either. but
No.
the
But
2
the
daughters.
Yeah. Oof.
That's why I was
The-
like, which one you talking
the-
about?
And one of them was real friendly, and the other one wouldn't talk to you at all.
Right. The one that's right here by the house, it was family owned, locally owned for a long time.
Okay.
And then, because I knew the owners, I didn't know their names, but they knew who I was because I live, right down the street. But they sold out, and the guy that bought it,
Bought that one.
right, he bought that, and
Oh,
his
really?
whole business, he goes in, remodels the whole gas station, fixes it all up,
Okay.
runs it for about 6-8 months, if that,
and then sells it.
and then sells it off. And he does that all over the place. Like
He,
he
makes
bought
everything better and then
right.
sells it.
He
Right.
bought the one right here by the house, and now it's badass. It used to be just an old mom and pop's gas station.
Which
you know
one?
what
The
I mean?
Amoco?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Then he bought the one that you're talking about off of
Yeah.
the Chinese people.
Wow. Okay.
And then he went in and fucking redid that
So that
whole
place is
fucking
nice now,
yeah.
huh?
Well, I don't know how it is now. This is a couple of years
It's
ago.
still nice, but like
Yeah.
the bathrooms.
Yeah,
the
I mean it's
plumbing and stuff,
normal
but-
normal gas station shit because then nobody ever maintains
Well, when the Asians owned it, you could never use the damn bathroom. It was always out of order.
it. They didn't want to have to clean up after you.
You know the
was
guy when he bought it. You know his main guy that was working
Yeah,
there. I
yeah.
think he sold it to him originally because he was the only one there. I would drive because I was in Cartersville,
Yeah.
and I'd show up. He's like, "Hey, Chuck,"
Yeah.
and he'd look at the other people. And he goes, "And you treat this guy good."
Yeah,
And I'm like, he goes, "Haven't seen you in a while." I said, "I told you I was moving to Cartersville." He goes, I said, "But I got to stop by my gas stations if I'm ever around them." He goes, "Well, I'm glad you stopped by, but I have not seen him the past couple times, so I
No.
think he's sold now."
yeah, I don't know. But that guy was cool as shit. Even Chad did work for him at the gas station here.
Yeah.
And then when I had that big pull behind smoker, I was fucking drunk, and I was up there talking to the
No.
owner. I know, and I was
Crazy.
like, "Dude, how much?" Just throwing it out there. I was like, "How much you charge me to set up a shop in the corner of your parking lot over here?" And he goes, "Honestly," and I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Well, what we'll do is give you one weekend free. See what kind of work you can get done. See what kind of money you can make, and then we'll talk about a percentage after that." I was like, "Wow, that's pretty fucking badass."
The guy was cool as shit.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
But he was strictly a businessman.
But then if he
Right.
did real well, then he's gonna want. Oh, I saw how good you did, so I want
Well,
20%.
Well, no, like if I make this much, well, you would want to because you're getting,
Well, he's saying if you're making 1,000 or are you making $200 in a
right,
weekend.
right. Let's talk about what you're doing.
I'm not gonna ream you.
Right, I'm not going to charge you to where you're not making any money. You know what I mean? Everybody's here to make money, and I've already owned the parking lot.
He'd ask
He was
me on
like,
the
"Dude,
weekends,
we
what's your
can-"
brother cooking? I said,
Yeah.
"You're invited all the time." He goes, "I know."
Yeah, all of them. I'd go in there. Jake would stop in there, and they'd be like, "What's he cooking?"
It's sad. I didn't even live here, and he knew me.
Yeah,
That's
He's like,
hilarious.
"Oh,
They
that's
were-
John's brother."
a lot of those guys are gone now.
Yeah.
From that gas
Like you said, he
station.
sold it, so.
Well, no, the ones that have been there after he sold it,
Oh, huh?
they were all fucking gravy, man. They were all great. And then all the good ones slowly just fucking, like, everywhere. You know what I mean? The service, the fucking
Well,
everything was great. you
That
know?
kind of job doesn't really keep good people around,
Yeah, I know.
unfortunately.
A lot of them are partial owners, the guys that work there, because they're all, like, if it's owned by an Indian man, he'll bring in family to help run everything. You know what I mean? To where there's more of
absolutely.
a stake in the business to where they don't They don't want to fuck up. They want to make it good where they make money. You know, it's
Exactly.
You know where Green Landscaping was? That gas station right there, in front of the trailer park. They're all African, and this one girl, she kept talking to me all the time, and she goes, "Yeah, I'm going back to see my kids because they weren't doing good in school here. They wouldn't pay attention, were misbehaving, so she sent their ass back to Africa, live with grandma." Straighten their asses up, and because she was
Come to America and fall into the trap.
well, she
Yeah.
was at work too, and she's a single mom. Well, she went there. Well, I lost her, but I was stopping at this other gas station. On the way in, they own that gas station too. I was like, son of a bitch! I keep going to your gas station wherever I'm at, and then she popped up. She came back. She got moved to another. That's why I never saw her again. She got moved because her spot was taken. So, because she was going for a month or something like that. But she got moved to the other gas station. I saw her. I was like, what the hell? And she's like, yeah, they own a couple of them.
He found his girl.
Yeah, I did that. I think I told the story on here before, but going to the Syphilis Lounge back when it was still open, where you had to pay for a beer charge to bring your beer
Can
in.
anyone
That's
say
right.
it correctly?
That's right.
The Cypress Lounge.
No, if you say syphilis, everybody knows what you're talking about.
Oh yeah,
Everybody.
So we started going there
Even
because it
though
was.
there was some cute girls there.
That's what I'm getting at.
I delivered pizzas
So
there.
it was close. So you could go down there, see titties,
Yeah.
have some drinks, and then boom, you're right back in your backyard. You know, in 2 seconds.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it was.
Yes.
So I used to go up there all the time, and I kept running into the same stripper up there all the time. She's fucking hot, and I'd always pay for her for a dance. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Exactly.
And then I quit going to the Syphilis and started going to Mardi Gras.
Right,
and
yeah.
Going to other ones because you
Absolutely.
get burnt out on the same.
Yeah.
You know.
Mardi
And-
Gras is great because there's a lot of different girls.
Yeah. And I go up to Mardi
Is
Gras
that the
one
one
day.
we went to,
Yes.
Craig?
Yeah. So we go up there and boom, there she is. And she literally comes walking up to me in the club and goes, "Are you following me?" And I was like, "Holy shit, yes.
Yes, I am actually.
You figured it out. I'm here." She was
Don't give me
fucking
a lap
hot. Dude, she drove this is how long it was. She drove an Eclipse when Eclipses were fucking the tits.
Oh yeah.
She had,
Dude, they
she
put
had-
turbos in them things, man.
Yeah.
They were fucking nuts.
Yeah, or the
Kill
Eagle,
yourself
Eagle
in that.
Talon.
Yeah, dude.
Those were nice too. The same thing as an Eclipse, but
People
But
are
yeah,
killing
I knew what
themselves
car
in
she
those
drove. I knew so
were a
much about
stalker.
her. No, she would sit there and tell me everything.
No, I'm joking.
We'd sit there and talk. I mean, I was like, I'm never going to get laid from this woman because,
Nope. Friend zone.
yeah, I was friend zoned like right off the rip. I was like, but
Absolutely.
I'll take it because she gets naked and dances for me. So
Yeah,
if we're
there you
friends
go.
and I come to your apartment, I get it for free, right? No. No.
No, she's gonna have a bouncer standing there watching.
Yeah. Or her boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
Yeah. I'm not at work. I don't strip
This
outside
guy's
of work.
great.
All right.
Let's
Well,
go
I'll
for
see you
dinner.
tomorrow night.
Let's go for dinner.
I'm going to go ahead and leave because our whole relationship here is you being half naked and naked. So
Exactly.
when you're fully clothed, I don't know if this can work.
Do I want to hang out at a barbecue with you?
Yes. Yes, she was fucking hot. Yes. Yes. I remember I used to go there so much that I used to show up on fucking movie night at Mardi Gras.
I didn't even know they had movie night.
Yeah. No, they don't play movies. They give you movies. They give you DVDs.
Oh,
No way.
Yeah, dude. I used to have a stack of DVDs from Mardi Gras.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
is it videos of the dancers? Or
No.
Is it just porn?
Yeah.
I was just curious if like it was them videotaping
No.
the
I mean, that would be
dancers.
cool too, you
That's
know,
what,
but
that's
no.
why I asked.
That's
No.
hilarious.
Movie
It
night
was-
would be the strip night of last Friday.
The,
Well,
video-
that's
the
what I was thinking. Where
DVDs
did they have the movie?
the DVD, yeah.
This is on all the screens, but
It's in
that's
the-
usually the games.
They had sports, it was sports bar.
Yeah.
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 That was the best part of
Gentlemen's
it.
Club.
No, it was
No, a sports bar.
a sports bar.
Yeah.
Because I'd go
That's
in there
right.
and
Even
run my
the
business.
receipt thing would say, what did it say?
M&G Sports Bar.
M&G Sports Bar. That's exactly what it would say.
Because when I went and
They
did
got
my
a lot of money
taxes,
out of me at Mardi Gras that one night.
when I went and did taxes, that the last time I had my business, they were like, "Man,
What's this M&G?
M&G,
Sports
M&G,
Bar?
M&G,
Oh, I'm taking
M&G.
clients out.
taking them out to lunch and dinner and shit.
Damn straight.
Well, they did have lunch at Mardi Gras.
I wrote off some.
They did, but
M&G.
you don't want to. I did that. I went and had the lunch.
Did you eat there?
Yeah.
I never ate there.
Dude, check it
Everybody
out.
knows they had it.
Check it
the only
out.
one ever ate.
Check it out.
Now I did eat at
So-
what's the nice one down in Atlanta?
Cheetah?
Cheetah. I did eat there, but they got that Cheetah grill or whatever. That thing's badass.
Well,
but
this
the money
isn't.
You pay there too.
Oh yeah, it was like $40 for the fucking meal,
That's where Edmonds met his one girlfriend.
but it was good.
What, a cheetah?
Yeah, she was a waitress.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
got-
the
he's-
Chinese
I remember
or
that.
Japanese girl. Yeah, she was really nice.
The one that was
cool.
going to be a doctor or
Yeah,
whatever.
Yes.
yeah.
I
She
bet
was going
she
to
is,
fucking
too.
Emory,
She
dude.
was
She
cool.
was
She was
smart as a whip.
shit.
But what's funny,
I
she
didn't
wasn't.
understand what she was doing.
She wasn't that smart because when we went to Mardi Gras, I literally told Edmonds because I just wasn't in the mood to deal with, you know, you get in those moods where you just don't want to flirt with the women, you don't want to really deal with it, you don't want the attention. I just want to watch you strip, I want to have my drinks, and I want to go home.
Oh,
That's all I want.
sure.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
I don't want small talk.
like how
I
we're
don't
supposed
want-
to be there for.
Right. I don't want small talk. I don't want. I don't like
What
all
your
the
wife
bullshit.
thinks you're doing when you're there.
What, me?
Anybody.
Oh,
We're just
either
sitting
way,
there
I wasn't married.
watching, and then we have a few drinks and we go home.
Yeah. Well, that's all I wanted to do.
I know. But
So
I'm just
anyway,
saying,
so
that's
I
what they
told
hope you're doing.
Four
I
drinks,
told
$2,000 later.
I told Edmonds, I said,
And your finger smells.
I pulled out, yeah.
Actually,
I
it did.
pulled out a bunch of cash or had a bunch of cash with me. So I took, X amount of dollars and gave it
Yes,
to Edmonds
yes.
and I said, here,
Oh,
I'm broke. You pay for the table dances, and then we'll throw in. I'll throw in the money because Edmonds didn't have any money. So I'll throw in the money at
did
the
he
end,
ever?
and we'll pay the tab or whatever. So the whole time Esther was
Esther.
hitting on Paul because she was the waitress and Paul was the one shelling out the money. That's when they met. So she thought
That's
Paul had money.
hilarious.
The whole time I was the finance guy.
that's hilarious.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I don't want to, because sometimes you just don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean?
So
I was
when
there.
I was 18, there was an 18 and up club
Uh huh.
down towards
Boomers was
down
it,
towards
uh,
where the
Yeah, when
this was a little corner thing.
when the Karens got
But
together and stopped all the titty
they-
bars.
Yeah.
My buddy, I was like, dude, I have nothing nice. I had khaki pants on,
Yeah.
and he gave me a dress shirt. Scott, from back in the day. Well, he had cowboy boots, but they were black and white like the cow,
Yeah.
and they were nice boots. He goes, here, man, wear these. I had just work clothes, and he basically got me dressed up. We went out. I had no money. He was sliding me money to pay for stuff, like you were doing with Paul. The waitress didn't talk to anybody. I found out afterwards, and she was all talking to me like I wasn't even getting dances. She was hot, and she was just talking to me. And he's like, "What are you doing, dude? She doesn't talk to no one. How are you talking to her?" And then later on, I was like, "Oh, I'm all dressed up in this shit, like." And then you're sliding me all the money to pay for everything. She thought I was the money person
Nice.
because I was nicer dressed than everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
freaking then I'm paying for everything. And I was like, oh, son of a, when we left, I was like, oh.
I actually prefer that, or like my old friend Davey. We don't even talk anymore, but we would go and he would take a stack.
Yeah.
I mean, a fucking stack of ones, and he would just set them
That's what the
in
guy.
the middle of the
yes.
table, and
Yes.
then we would just sit there and talk, drink, and look at the women. And I
Every now and then hand one out.
oh no, but once
Right.
the strippers, they all
Yes.
there's
they
cash.
See that
I
stack.
smell a lot of cash somewhere, and then they're like, boom. You have like fucking 5 or 6 fucking half naked chicks at your table,
Yep.
and you didn't do shit. And the whole time that money's sitting in the middle of the table. They will not touch it.
Nope.
So the whole time they're just sitting there looking at you, talking to you, flirting their motherfucking ass off, and then every now and then you see them look over at the table, look at the money, and then look back, and you're like, no. We'll wait till the next song hits, and then I'll decide if I want to give you some money.
Did I ever talk about the one that ruined me?
What,
Went
the
out.
titty bar
I
or
think,
just
you
a
know,
chick?
speaking of Edmonds, though, I think he's the one that grabbed that girl's ass that night at the bar
When I
at
got
John's
slapped?
bachelor party when you got slapped.
I'm a fucking shit pit. I watched the arm go.
What do you mean? He went into a bar? I thought him and Paul stayed out in the fucking
Well, they
limo.
went in and then they went back out.
Yeah, they went into the
Both places.
They took the limo to Checkers,
Yes,
for Christ's
that's
sake.
right.
But I was sitting
that's
like
right.
this.
I was pissed. I come out and I was
No.
like, dude,
It was your bachelor
You
party.
couldn't
I
have got us
slapped.
some too?
It
That was
in the,
my bachelor
It was
party,
in the Virginia Highlands.
Virginia Highlands.
And it was real crowded, and I see an arm go across and grab a chick's ass. Well, obviously, I watched the arm, and so then the chick turns
I
around,
touched it.
and I'm looking down, so she just slaps the shit out of me. And I was like, which one of you motherfuckers grabbed? No one would say a fucking word. I was pissed. That bitch slapped the shit out of me.
Dude, when I was dating Stephanie,
I was
did have
so
a nice
drunk
ass.
at my bachelor party.
when I was dating Stephanie and we got into one of our numerous fights, and I left and I went, I know, I was in Buckhead when it happened, but I knew where my boys were at. Go down to Ray's Pizza, and boom, you just got to catch it early enough before they leave, because once you leave Ray's Pizza,
No telling.
you don't know where anybody's at.
You don't know where anybody's at.
You could go to Have a Nice Day. You
Yeah.
could go to
Anywhere.
numerous bars up and down the strip.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I kept asking her, because I was feeling good that night. I was drinking just enough. I was fucking feeling really good. And I'm
Weren't
like,
you there when we got there?
no, I met you guys there.
You showed up.
Yeah.
We were there.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Couldn't remember.
I kept going, let's go dance. And they're doing fucking, they had the ice ramp set up in the bar, and they're doing
Yeah.
shots
Oh,
running
yeah.
down the ice.
Those
I
are
was
great.
like, dude, I'm fucked up. Let's dance. Let's get out on the floor. No. I was like, all right, whatever. She goes to the bathroom, and this smoking hot chick, way hotter than my girlfriend, says, hey, you want to dance? And I was like, fucking hey. Not thinking. I'm just hammered. You know what I mean?
Girl
I'm
wants
there
to
to
dance. Let's dance.
I'm there having a good time. I'm not gonna bang this chick. I'm just
If
dancing.
you want to.
Oh yeah.
Your
So-
thoughts count.
Little man wants
So-
to join the party.
Yep. So
And he
she
starts doing the thinking.
come out of the bathroom, walked
down
over to where we were sitting, and I wasn't there. And then she looks over and sees me dancing with a hot chick. All I know is I'm in the middle of the fucking dance floor. There's a
She
ton of
yanked your
fucking
ass out?
people all around dancing. No, she grabs me, flips me around, and fucking right hands me.
Oh, right in the middle.
Right
of
in the middle of the bar, dude.
What a
It was
bitch.
it hurt so bad. She got a good one.
And your pride.
Oh yeah, and it was loud as
Yes.
fuck, to the point where everybody on the floor
Went.
stopped and was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, the only thing that could have been worse is record scratching
and
everything.
The music stopped.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the
my
only thing that would have been
God,
worse.
dude.
And that's when I was like, I literally looked right at her and was like, fuck you. And I fucking walked out of the bar, walked down, and went to Ray's Pizza and was like, I need a ride to the fucking condo.
You ready to come
I'm
down?
moving home
Right,
tonight.
we had just gotten there.
Yeah.
for the
I
most
went,
part.
y'all gave me a ride back after we stood there for a while. Then I got a ride back. I literally packed everything up into my MR2.
Yeah.
Left, drunk,
I don't even know how you
Yes.
could pack everything
trying.
in that car.
Well, listen,
That's
trying
a
to.
tiny-
Well,
fucking
trying to get
some in
home.
my truck, or was it my truck?
Well,
It
no,
was
this
my car.
this is the night you might have brought it over the next day, but I slept on the side of 285 that night.
Yeah,
I
but
was
you
too
we
drunk.
went to your apartment,
Yeah,
and then
got
we
everything
went
out.
back to Buckhead,
Yes,
and we partied more.
yes, because I'm not a
And
quitter.
then you were like, "I'm
No one
good.
likes a
I'm
quitter."
taking my car home."
Yeah.
And you didn't make it.
No.
We all made it.
That's
I
not
got-
a good way to go home. Either, is they don't know you're coming and you're smashed.
I got
I'm pretty
fucking.
sure John actually, because of everything, I'm pretty sure he'd like, I'm fucking gone. I'm leaving, kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I was
No,
pissed.
I'm talking
I was
about
pissed off.
pissed.
to the parents, telling them I'm coming back.
Oh,
home.
I would have just slept in the car outside and then went in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
Dad would have
blacked
been
out.
like, well, he's back before he even woke up.
Yeah.
We slept in one of the vehicles in your front drive.
Oh, I've slept in many a cars outside my house.
I was thinking one of them.
I slept in the driveway at this house, so and I have a bed.
That's right. I have a bed here.
And I can come in and go as much as I want here. I ain't got to worry about getting kicked out. And well, I do actually, but, you know.
That's why we're not allowed certain things at certain times of night anymore.
That's it.
Yes, no
That's
more,
it.
no more power tools after midnight.
Yeah, this is a good rule.
And no chainsaw after
Especially
10,
when you're
ain't it?
drinking.
No,
Well-
everything got moved to midnight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, nothing good after happens after midnight.
Yeah,
No.
it does.
So if you liked it, subscribe.
Like and subscribe. It helps out with the
We
with
could
all
really
the,
use
with all
it.
the shit.
You
Check us
know.
out on everything: iHeartRadio, Spotify, Twitter. Even we're even on
Do we have
fucking
Twitter?
Pandora.
I don't even have a Twitter.
We're on Twitter.
It's X.
We're
now,
on
right?
Pandora. Yeah.
It's X.
So and then of course
I
YouTube.
don't have
So find us anywhere. Watch us. Like, subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
You know, leave shitty comments.
Leave shitty comments.
Do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do.
Echo.
Echo.
If not, go walk your fucking dog.
He's gotta pee.